Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Green Beret on the Amstrad CPC, released by Imagine Cuff Ocean in 1986 and based on the arcade machine of the same name. Well, of the same name, released by Konami in 1985 in some territories. I think North America knows it as Rush N Attack because you rush and attack, and you know, the Cold War. See what they did there? Anyway, this was released on absolutely bloody everything, but I predominantly played the micro versions because the Spectrum version of this is just absolute legendary. It's legendarily hard as well, but it's just a superb version, and I will argue is the best port of the game outside of the arcades. The Commodore 64 version is pants, the NES version is alright. There's a homebrew version of the arcade ported to the Amiga which I have a gameplay of, which is alright, and I mean there's on the Game Boy Advance, it's on MS-DOS, it's on the Atari 8-bit, it's on it made it to Xbox Arcade as well and stuff like that. It's on the Famicom Disk System, it's on the MSX. I might have to have a look at that version. It is an extremely popular game and it is a run and gun shooter, or stabby, run and gun stabby with 4 areas. You run from left to right and you're armed with a knife, but you can get weapon upgrades. But each, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen me play this game loads of times, but I've never played the Amstrad version. So I'm very keen to see what it looks like because is it a port of the Spectrum or have they done something else? But yeah, so there are 4 stages, and as I said, you can upgrade your weapons, but you only have 3 shots with each weapon and the enemy come continuously. Right, so level 1, marshalling area to level 2, harbour, never got past that. Level 3, airbase, and level 4, Siberian camp. You attack, or you're attacked by the Soviet army, including combat specialists, jetpack soldiers, supply runners, normal soldiers, gunners, and flamethrowers. Oh, and German shepherds, or as I like to call them, like a normal person, Alsatians. Right, so we're going to play this on keys. Excuse me. Restoring freedom to the east. Gives me a khaki throat. Right, press key for up, also jump. Down, you know what Green Beret is. Or as I was a kid, I would say Green Beret, because I read it literally. Also, look up the box art for this on the micros in the UK by Wakelin. Fantastic stuff, fantastic. O left, P right, M knife. Now, regardless of how good a port this is, I don't expect to get anywhere on it because it is balls horrifically hard. Z, shoot. C, high scores. Let's have a look at the high scores. Green Beret, Imagine, Konami, Keith Wilson, G Wright, Vega Graphics. Thanks for that. Fire. Right. Play on joystick, fire. Escape. Escape, start game. Okay. Right, so live, top left, to the right of that score, to the right of that high score, to the right of that stage 1. Rescue the captives in case you forgot what you had to do, and it's not a port of the Spectrum. And while it's very colourful, it's butt ugly. Climb up, oh, right. Oh, what's the pause, game? What's the pause? Right, so hammerfire, this is very ugly. And it's got push screen scrolling, because of course it has. Right. And the music's shite. That ruins it. The game is ruined because of push screen scrolling. A game like this where enemies come continuously and you have to wait for the screen scrolling to catch you up means you're fucked. I can tell you immediately this is a fail. Especially when... Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Also that delay. Why didn't you just port the Spectrum version? You numpty fucks. Who cares if it's black and white? It looks amazing. They're going to start firing in a minute. And look, I'm hammering fire and it's not doing anything. Right, if I'm not by a ladder, I will jump. But not when the push screen scrolling kicks in. Right. If I hammer fire, he doesn't always fire. If I press forward and fire, he does. But ultimately, I will walk into the enemy. This is fucking stupid. Fire, skip, 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 skip to the end. Should have ported the Spectrum version, not because I'm a Spectrum fanboy, but because it's fantastic. And I've only played this once for literally 30 seconds, and I can tell you, it's shit. Right, they're going to start firing in a minute, and I'm going to start blowing up in a minute. Look, duck. You can fire when you're ducked. That's scrolling, mind. Now, we need enemies. Oh, why won't you fire? It's like when you get towards the edge of the screen, it knows shit's going to happen. Like the push screen, and it doesn't want to do anything. I'm not going to get anywhere in this, I do apologise, but I think the game should apologise to me for being this shit. And even if you outrun the enemies, they still keep running. See, look. Why is it so hit or miss when it wants to fire? See? Right, I'm going to just try and hammer fire. Hammer fire. You can't. I can't even fire. What the fuck? Fire. Fire. I got a flamethrower. Is it going to make any difference? It's not even a big flame. I shot him and it went through him. Oh, I pressed up by accident, but my God, this is awful. Right, I want to go upstairs, but there's no point because I'm not going to be able to get up there between the time it takes for me climbing and my controls responding to me. You had one job, imagine. You had one job. Basically, not even make it as good as... Just convert the spectrum and optimise it. And you didn't. And now it's shit. So look, the push screen scrolling overtakes the bad guys, but they catch up with you. See? Right. And the music fucking awful. Is he going to catch up? He is, because I'm going to stab someone. But no! You heard me press fire, right? Why are these controls so unresponsive? I'd be fucking ashamed to release this. I really, really would. Oh! I'm fucking ashamed to play it now. Right, so is that blue bloke there at the top one of the ones that gives me a gun? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. Never going to play this again. This is fucking awful. I can't even get to the end of level 1, which is doable for me. It's everything afterwards. On the spectrum, it's not. Well, I've got to the end of level 2, I just die horrifically. Right, there should be a bloke with a mortar. Why won't you fire? Oh. Yeah, sorry you're not going to see much, but to be perfectly honest, you should be sorry for me playing this bucket full of shite. Right, I'm just running. There's the mortar. And there's no one on it. Oh, it's the jumpy blokes. Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Black fire. It literally stabs when it wants to stab. Not when you want it to stab. It's like, can't be bothered. Oh, there you go. Have another one. Can't be bothered. Push screen scrolling. Gonna fuck you up. Oh. You shouldn't have fucking released this. This is worse than the Commodore version, and that's pretty shit. But my God, considering this could have done the Spectrum version, and you released this, you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. No. Right. And the scrolling's going to make me throw up. I don't think this is an emulation thing. I think this is truly 100% as shit as it appears here. Oh, that's flames and they go into like skeletons. Think Buffy. I've got to literally stop and then fire because it's the only way it seems to work. Until that happens. And the hitboxes are a bit funky and weird. Right, oh, he's coming this way. At least he decided he wasn't going to shoot me. I'll let him off for that. No! run and fire doesn't fucking work. And then that happens. And you can't hammer it. If you look at the Spectrum version, you can hammer death like a motherfucker. Just running. I'm just running. Right, watch this. He didn't jump. He didn't jump. Oh, let's go. This is fucking awful. This is truly awful. Apologies for my potty mouth, but I've never played this version, and why they didn't just port the Spectrum. Oh, and it's not just the fact that they didn't just port the Spectrum version. They just didn't bother giving it any level of responsiveness or playability. In a game like this, where your reactions need to be Johnny on the spot with the ammo, they gave you a pair of lead boots and a bucket full of fucking treacle. And also, the music. Go and watch my Spectrum gameplay. Go and watch anyone's gameplay of the Spectrum. To see what a resplendent piece of glorious amazingness it is. That got away from me. Oh, I shot you with flame! Try and kill him in the middle of the screen. Something you shouldn't have to worry about, but they're doing push screen scrolling. In a game that really shouldn't have it. Right, I'm running and I'm flaming like a boss. Don't give a fuck about the people behind. We want to get to... Hang on. Duck. That was cheeky. I fired! Right. I took out Tomax and Examot from G.I. Joe. Oh, this is not going to happen, is it? Why can't you go... Just fire when I press fire. That's all you have to do. Like then. It's not too much to ask in a game that's this hard, is it? Oh, there's mines anyway. And also, don't care! So you made a game that's bullserifically hard, even harder, just by being fucking lazy. Green Beret on the Amstrad CPC, do not play this. Do not play this. Play the Spectrum version, which is bullserifically hard. But the key is in the phrase I just said then. You can actually play it. I am fucking shocked at how bad this shite is. Shall I play the MSX version next? Because obviously that'll be a port of the Spectrum. Or won't it? Don't know anymore. Anyway, it's always a love to not think, especially if you bought this back in the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.